December 11th, 2006. My name is Greg Call. I thought I would share with you my list of dream clients. They're appreciative. They don't waste my time. They treat me and my time with respect. They want to make sure that I'm taken care of. They're not afraid to call or ask for something. They tell me if things are not right so I can fix them. They're realistic in their expectations. They're easy to talk with. We understand each other. They only want to work with me or my business partner. They tell everyone how great I am. They love me and I love them back. They actually send lots of excellent referrals. They're decisive. They have properties that are easy to sell and that buyers love. And they're ready to buy when the right property is available. In addition to that, I was thinking of an event that took place on Saturday that reminded me how important it is to recognize the little miracles that happen along the way that bring about big miracles. That is synchronicity in our lives. In my visualization in the morning and my thought processes, have been visualizing people coming to me, calling me, appearing out of nowhere, looking for me to sell their homes or sell homes to them. Saturday morning, I had a light day, just a couple of appointments. As I left my home office, I looked and thought, should I take my briefcase? I really don't need it today. I'll just throw it in my trunk, just in case. Went on my first appointment, and in between that and my next, I had to go by the office to pick up some paperwork. I walked in, no one was there, typical Saturday, small office. And as I sat down at my desk, the phone began to ring. I usually will ignore that because after the second ring, the answering service picks it up and I'm done. But after the third ring, I thought, someone failed to put the answering service on over the weekend. I guess I better answer the phone. I picked the call up, and the lady on the other end said, "Oh, I'm so glad you're there. I'm wondering if there's anybody in your office that could notarize some documents for me. I've got to get them in the mail and faxed today." And I said, "Well, I'm really the only one here, and I am a notary. I could take care of that for you, but I've got to run and catch the banks before they close, make a deposit in a couple of banks, and could you meet me back here in 15 minutes? I could take care of you." She said, "Sure." So I ran my errand, came back, and we pulled in the parking lot at the same time. We went into my office, sat down, I notarized her documents, talked about what she needed to do. We faxed the documents. I made copies for her so she could have a copy of what she was mailing. And as we were finishing that, she said, "Would you be willing to help my husband and I find a home? We've got one more payment to make, and then we're free where we feel like we can go ahead and have the funds that we need to make house payments, and we really would like to get into a home in the next month or so." I said, "Absolutely. What area are you looking?" And she said, "Well, it's really kind of in this area around your office." And I said, "Perfect. That's the area that I specialize in." Now, as I look at that, I picked up a buyer. We talked. Her qualification appears to be very, very good, and we will get her into a home. But had I not taken my briefcase, which is where my notary seal is, I wouldn't have been able to help her. I was the first one she called. Someone didn't put the answering service on for the weekend. I was able to juggle things and make my appointments and still take care of her. All of those events miraculously turned out to bring me a buyer that I would not have had otherwise. And I had to do nothing to obtain her other than just listen to the promptings that I had, follow, and be open to what took place. I declare that a miracle. Those synchronistic events brought about what I was looking for. I know that can continue to happen. And I also know that life is good.